Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David and this is a deck review. Hey, today we're gonna look at the Superfly Spitfire from Gemini cards. This is the third deck from a very popular Superfly series that I've been reviewing. And it features a very unique, very eye-catching Spitfire pattern that was all designed by Tomas Pinston. The tuck case is all done in this turquoise and gold black colorway. You got the Spitfire pattern there that you're gonna see throughout the deck. It does say Superfly down here at the bottom, and it says Superfly on each side. The bottom has some ad copy about GeminiDecks.com, and you have an original tuck seal here. Also says Superfly right there as well, and the back design, of course, is the back design of the cards. The circuitry kind of pattern carries over to the big tongue flap, and then you have some ornamentation on the two tiny tongue flaps as well. That is pretty much it for the tuck case. Let's take a look at these cards. The back design features a turquoise black and white colorway back design. Kind of looks like a cross between a zebra stripe and electronic circuitry and a fingerprint. Yeah. And does say Superfly there in the middle in gold and has a medium-sized poker border. With this deck, you'll get 2 extra cards. You'll get a Superfly ad card. You'll also get 2 original jokers. It says Superfly there, one in gold and one in turquoise. They're a little different, but they pair well together. Your ace of spades is that same fingerprint circuitry pattern. It says Superfly there in the center in turquoise, and underneath that it says Spitfire. And then underneath the entire spade pip, it does say Superfly, and you have some ad copy underneath. Your pips and indice cards are going to be completely standard for the most part. Black suits are black, red suits are that very light sky blue turquoise color. And one pip, except for the aces, one pip in every card has that kind of fingerprint circuit board pip in one of the corners, including the courts. Your court cards are all standard as well, and they are done in the colors of the deck. So the beautiful turquoises there, the golds, the blacks, it makes all of these cards pop out. Even some of the court cards, their hair is turquoise or gold. So I love what Tomas does with his colorway patterns. But that's just how the cards look. You also want to know how they feel and handle. These cards are going to be completely thin. Super thin cards, so I think Gemini Decks always makes thin cards. They always come out on the super thin crush stock, so if you love thin cards that feel great and malleable and springy right out of the box, these are going to shuffle and faro well. I mean, there's just so much bounce in this, and they're just so thin. They feel great in the hands, moving from hand to hand. They're going to look great in spreads and flourishes and fans, but I think the standard pips and standard courts are going to make this great for gameplay and Magic as well. Also, I can stick 10 of these in a caliper and measure them. If I stick 10 of these in a caliper, measure them, compare them against other decks in my collection, 10 in the caliper come to 2.77. 2.77 is actually the same thickness as the Gemini Black deck and the Mako deck. Now, compared to other Superfly cards, the first one was 280 and the Stardust was 278. So really, out of all of the Gemini decks, out of all of the Superfly series, I think this deck is the thinnest. All right, so that's pretty much everything I can say about the Superfly Spitfire. This is a limited deck release of 2,500 decks, and these cards are gorgeous, and they always sell out. I want to thank Tomas Pinston and everybody down at GeminiDecks.com for allowing me to have this deck so that I could do the review for you. And if you would like to purchase it for yourself, I would head on down to GeminiDecks.com or wherever quality playing cards are sold. Thanks, bye.